Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today we're going to continue talking about the identity shift every leader needs to make. That if we want to grow as a leader, we have to change our identity. We can't behave the same, we can't lead the same, we can't act the same, we can't do the same activities that made us great individual contributors if we want to lead a team of people towards a common goal and deliver the results that you expect your team to deliver. And so yesterday we talked about building the case for it and why it's important and how we all want a team that is empowered. They get things done on their own. They deliver results. You can then step away in an appropriate way as the leader and focus on the things that only you can do. We all want a team like that. And so today I want to share with you something that I heard really probably a decade ago that changed from an illustrative perspective the way that I think about this identity shift that people need to make. And it's this idea of more Yoda, less Superman. What your team needs from you is for you to be more like Yoda and less like a superhero. And I want to unpack that for you because the default is be the hero as the leader. If you think about a superhero, fill in the blank. It could be an Avenger. It could be in the Superman space. It could be in whatever superhero you can think about. Think about the way that they act. They save the day. They come in and save the day. Now, I will say this. Your team needs you to be the hero at certain points, but not every point, not every day and every activity. But your team may need you to be that, and you need to discern when you need to put on the cape and be the superhero and go solve the problem. But if you want to scale your influence as a leader, other people need to be able to solve problems, not just you. You can't be the one who saves the day every day. And so, but that's what a superhero does. They come in and they save the day. That's what Superman does. They come in and they save the day. But what your team needs from you is for you to be more like Yoda. It doesn't mean that you are always Yoda and no superhero, because again, you need both, but you need to be more like Yoda and less like a superhero. And if you think about Yoda from the Star Wars series, the Yoda was a master teacher, a master mentor. If you think about the way that he interacted with Luke Skywalker whenever he was training Luke Skywalker to be a Jedi, that's the approach and that's the mindset that we need as leaders, because Yoda himself was a very, very powerful Jedi. Let's say that. He could do it himself. He could do it faster than Luke could do it. He could do it better than Luke could do it. If he really wanted to, he could be like, hey, I'm done with trying to teach you how to do it. I'll do it myself and I'll go fight Darth Vader. He could have done that, but he knew that he needed to mentor Luke Skywalker and get Luke to the place to where Luke could scale and Luke could do it himself. And so he took, if you watch him train Luke, he took him through a series of, yes, equipping him and teaching him, but also giving him room to fail, giving him room to try, giving him feedback whenever he would try things and something would fail, being there to encourage him when things were successful, giving him perspective and helping him frame up his experiences. All these things that great leaders do, you saw Yoda doing. And so when you think about your team and leading your team, they need you to be more like Yoda. They need you to be the coach that comes alongside them. They need you to be the encourager who comes alongside them. They need you to be the interpreter who comes alongside them. They need you to be the one who gives them feedback and has that tough conversation so they can learn and they can get better and they can build their own confidence and competency doing whatever it is you are asking them to do so that they can do it and then teach someone else to do it. And they can be the Yoda for someone. And that's how you scale your team and your influence as a leader. And so that's what your team needs. And that's an identity shift, because our default most likely is to go be the superhero. It's easy. In a lot of ways, we've done the work that our team has done. And so it's easier for me to go in and do that work. I can probably do it better. I can probably do it faster. But if I do that, I am disempowering my team and my team will not scale. And I will be the bottleneck as the leader. And so there needs to be this identity shift for us to think more like Yoda and to be more like Yoda and less like a superhero. And if we have that frame of mind and we actually go and do work and drive action, then we will build a collective unit of people that will deliver results and commit to a common goal. And you will be able to go further faster as a leader. And so the identity shift that you need to make, more Yoda, less Superman, go put it to work today in your leadership environment.